Okay. Yeah, OBS disconnected. I don't know what, I don't know what went wrong. Seems like it's okay now, though. Looks like it wasn't long enough to cut stream durations. That's nice. Yeah, my OBS disconnected for some reason. I do remember that being a thing that happened a lot on my previous computer, is it would just periodically disconnect for seemingly no reason. I would love to be able to control the camera, man. These guys just keep coming. Okay. Okay. Stop attacking the wrong person. Come on, we need like an actual battle up there. I need to not be in there alone. Oh, so it did cut stream. That sucks. I guess it was disconnected for just long enough. That's unfortunate. Where the fuck do you think you guys are going? Yeah, like I said, that's a thing that I remember happening a lot on my previous computer, and I never knew why, and I will probably continue to never know why. If the disconnect is, if it's out for long enough, yeah, and I guess that was out for just long enough. Yum. So that should have wiped out the boulders, right? Like, I think that was the guy that was spawning the boulders. Just gotta give these guys a push so they can catch up. Onward. Oh, I think that might be the Spyro they ran at this past GDQ, actually. I remember being all excited that they were running a Spyro, and then I found out it was a ROM hack, and was extremely disappointed. 3.5 sounds familiar anyway. Oh yeah, now ads are gonna play again because the stream just started. That's bleh. Well, you're probably not gonna miss much. You're just gonna miss me beating these guys with my stick. Okay. I do not like how short this headphone cable is. As a matter of fact, while ads are running, let me see if I can find one of those old cables. If that'll help. Hey Theo. Yeah, my OBS just disconnected. Ah shit, this cable isn't any longer. That's unfortunate. I think it's just about the same length. So yeah, I'm pausing because now ads are playing again. Well, I wasn't going to because nothing exciting is happening right now, but... Yeah, I guess we got the gate captain. I guess that's the thing, is like, I feel like these games are very satisfying to play, but pretty infrequently do you have moments of like, oh, an exciting thing just happened. You know what I mean? I guess that's why they don't stream very well. Looks like ads should be done soon. Is this the way I want to go? Or do I want to go back over that way? I probably want to go back over that way and wipe that commander out. Can I? Actually, I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, this should be fun. Yeah, it should be fun. Okay. fucking get. This is also what you fucking get. You would block the whole fucking thing. Fuck you. Dude, that's so lame. That's such an annoying thing in, like, every Warriors game I've ever played, is that the AI is, like, they just block spam, and I don't really know what you're supposed to do about it. You don't really have anything to counter blocking. Huge. Yum. With heart gold. You could maybe check the forums. There might be something about it. It's probably that the save RAM or whatever is set to the wrong thing or something. That happens with DS games sometimes. I mean, really, you should stop using RetroArch, because it sucks. There's that new all-in-one emulator that they announced compatibility for, like, last week. That might be worth looking into. Get out of here. I think the new one has mobile compatibility. Now what? Which DS core are you using? Because I've found recently that Melon DS runs way better than a lot of the other ones. I mean, this came out in the year 2000. A lot of games didn't have voice acting, period. I mean, the starting cutscene had voice acting, I think. Even that is surprising. The only thing that bothers me about this is that you can't control the camera. That's the one thing that I'm like, this fucking sucks. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Warriors, baby. It's always funny to me that, like, when you first start a mission, the whole map is just fucking red. But then once you start winning the mission, like, it's just a bunch of blank space. Like, it doesn't just become blue, you know what I mean? Like, there's blue on it, but compared to how much red there was at the start... Oh, I'm not charged. Well, I am now. Where's, like, the named guy that we gotta beat? I will happily take a save point here. Oh, up here, probably. Yep. Sup, nerd? Bitch. Fuck you. Bro, really? There we go. That's all I wanted. Like, that's the only way to control the camera, is to center it behind you in that weird strafing mode. Wait, how's this health full? Didn't I just beat, like, half of it out of him? Or there are multiple generals up here. Maybe there's multiple generals up here. Dude, it's so lame. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? Get juggled, bitch. Where'd that nerd go? How do you get down there? Ah, got him. Oh, did we knock him off? That might have been what happened. Yeah, come hit him in the back while he's block spamming me. Yeah, now we're fucking talking. No, guys, get behind him. Just abuse his AI. Yeah, like that. Fuck you. For a second, I thought that was the F-Zero victory. I like the replay. That's really cool. I wish the newer Warrior games said this. They lose points for using specials? Huh? Yes. Yes.
We cannot overlook the tyranny of Dong Zhuo. The time has come to destroy this traitor. Right shall prevail. Attack! You pitiful fools.
I thought this said Doug Zhao, and I was like, what? I mean, Dong Zhao is also a very silly name, but... How many missions are there, dare I ask? Because there's, like, no... Jeez, how many characters are there? There's, like, 24 different win conditions on this thing. It's just kind of weird because, like, there aren't individual achievements for each mission. So I kind of have no idea how far I'm gonna be here. But maybe I don't want to know how long it's gonna be. I think if anything, what sucks is, like... I wish I could play as other characters, too, I guess. It sucks that I'm locked to just one character. And I'm guessing there's no, like... I can't, like, upgrade his attack chains yet or anything like that. Like, I'm guessing that comes to in a later game. See, this could be one of those ones that, like... I know we talked a couple weeks ago, Theo, about how, like... I'm very momentum-based when it comes to these to a lot of games, where, like, I need to keep playing it while I have the momentum to play it, otherwise I'm gonna never finish it. This might be a game where I'm gonna want to do, like, a mission here and a mission there. Because doing it in one streak might just be a little too grindy and monotonous. Because it's pretty, like... It's fine, but it's also very what you see is what you get. Like, all of the missions after the one I just did are gonna be just like that one, just different maps. Again, I think the thing that really bothers me is that you can't control the camera, like, at all. So it's very, like... Just, like, my spatial awareness is fucked, where I'm like, I don't even know where I am half the time. I'm just looking for targets and killing them. So what am I trying to do right now? I had no idea. That was weird. I thought the music was outright glitching there for a second. There's like one more enemy here, and I don't know where he is. Is he on top of the tower? In which case, I can't do anything about it. Ooh, snow. He's on Arctic. One thing that kind of bugs me is, like, fodder enemies seem more obstructive in this. I feel like in newer games, if there's, like, 3 enemies left, you can just leave your guys to deal with it. But in this, if I don't do that, they're gonna, like, not be with me. Like... I'm gonna get further ahead and they're gonna be like, oh, you've gone too far ahead on your own, don't do that. And it's like, man, you're fighting one guy, what are you doing? Right. On the other hand, some of the modern games' fodder enemies are completely ignorable, so... That's maybe not great either. I think I have recollection of Hyrule Warriors where I would basically just run past them all and go straight to the captain because I fucking could. It doesn't really matter how much health they have, it matters how much damage they do. That's what makes them ignorable, is you can just... half the time they don't even attack you. His special sucks. So much dick. It's really bad. I think this will definitely be a, like, I'll finish the second mission and be like, alright, I think I want to do something else now for the rest of the night. Because I'm definitely just hitting XXXY, XXXY, XXXY. Peak health. A lot of people might say, well, that's all Warriors games. What's different about the newer ones? Newer ones I can play with different characters, and that kind of mixes it up. I like the extra strategy of the newer ones where you can kind of, like, split your characters up and switch between them to tackle different objectives at once. Like, that helps a lot. Yeah, like, where's my whole team? Like, what's going on? I wasn't even pushing forward that quickly. You're caught up by one guy? What's going on here? I'm just gonna train them all into you. There. Fight. There you go. Now we're talking. If I start Sonic Adventure 2 after this, should I do Hero Story or Dark Story first? I think it's either pivot to start that, or continue with Neopets and see if I can get anywhere. Which doesn't sound terribly exciting, but... I guess I did start Ocarina of Time on the Zelda collection, so I guess that's another thing I could continue. Wait, do we even have to finish all of Sonic Adventure 2 for Digest, or do you only have to do one of the stories? I assume you have to do all of it. But then judging by how some of these other games only expect you to do one character, maybe not. I know Adventure DX you had to do the whole thing, but Adventure's a lot shorter than 2 is. Get a load of this motherfucker. I don't know, I think if we do a lot of retro achievements moving forward, it might be a lot of asking you guys like, hey, what should we do next? Just because there's so much shit to do for RA Digest. And I definitely can't binge this. I'm feeling myself dozing off a little bit. One mission was fine, but now I'm kind of like, again? I don't even know where I'm pushing right now. I definitely went on autopilot there for a little bit. General up here causing problems, so let's help with that. I guess it's not a general, it's just some guys. You guys just got stuck on nothing, huh? Oh, we're clear? We're clear. I don't even remember where I left off in Neopets. I did play it more to try and get a little bit more into it, but I don't remember where I stopped. I guess I should clear my way through to these guys and help them. Or I could just keep pushing forward and hope for the best. I think the better idea is to make sure all of my forces are up there, though. Oh no. Oh no, this is fine. I can just jump up here. Go over there and get those guys first. Alright, come on, guys. They're just fodder. Just brush them aside. There you go. Why am I not hitting this guy? Oh, because I was targeting the wrong one. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for your help. Oh, I got these guys. Oh, it kind of locks on. Dick. That's a mechanic. Ow. Wow, that was a tragic waste. His special really sucks. Keep thinking it's gonna break into Radical Highway on that, on that drop. Come on, enter. Oh, so if you secure the gate, the reinforcements stop coming? Is that how that works? Okay. Whoops. See those arrows on the map. If you take out the gate guardians or whatever they're called there. Understand. Alright, getting over to that right side is gonna be an ordeal. Hey, they got one of the gates on their own. Look at that. I'm proud of you. Alright, fucko. Guys, could you, like, hit him in the back while he is just obsessed with block spamming me? Like, come on. Yeah, kinda. Because the enemies don't just run into it in this game. And the crowds aren't dense enough for it to actually be a thing. Alright, do I want to try to run through all those forces down there, or do I want to go the long way around? Both are kind of like, no, not really. Well, I could take this out while I'm here. Now that I know how that works. Did he not die? You're joking. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I was just passing through. I wasn't bothering anyone. What in the hell? Enemy. I'm so far away from that, dude. You guys are gonna have to wait. It's obviously a huge problem, but I'm so far away from that. No, that was tragic misuse. I think I should stay here for now. Ooh, now we're talking. Fuck you. Alright, that'll help. Legio, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. I don't know why the alert didn't play. Oh, I was not watching my health. Oh shit, I haven't seen a save point yet. Oh no. That's rough. That's the downside with, like, it gets so monotonous that you just get on complete autopilot and you're not thinking about what you're doing at all. Which was pretty much 100% me there. Like, I can't think of a single tactical decision I made in the... I guess I killed a lot of those Gate Guardians. I guess that was helpful. So I think this is better than I expected it to be, given that it's effectively the first, like, Warriors genre game. It could be a lot rougher, but it's kind of boring, is the problem. Like, I was definitely mentally checked out on, like, that entire mission. And I don't know if I necessarily want to try it again. Right now. Let me look at the achievements. Are there only 3 missions? Am I seeing that right? Because I'm looking at, like... I'm looking through the achievements, and they're only mentioning, like, 3 different missions. So at least it sounds like it's not terribly long. See, who's this? She's cool. What are my options here? Because, like... I would try to do a little bit of Neopets, but I'm pretty sure that's just gonna put me to sleep. Like, that's just not gonna hold my attention. So I don't think that's the play. But this is also kind of putting me to sleep, so I think I should do something else. I'm also trying to look at it from, like... I did the bare minimum setting up the stream setup. So I only have 4x3 set up right now. So I don't want to do, like, a GBA game, because I wouldn't have the layout ready. So yeah, it's basically GameCube or PS2, which basically means Sonic Adventure 2. Except I'm not, like, super eager to jump into that either, but I think that's the play. I'm gonna run ads early, and then while ads are playing, I'll get everything set up. I'll take a bathroom break and everything. So I'm gonna hit the button for that really quick, and then I'm gonna get GameCube set up, and then I'll be back after that. So hang tight, if you can still hear me. Let me see. So I'm gonna switch this out. Yeah, like I said, I think that's aged better than I expected, considering it's 25 years old, but it's also, like, very shallow. It's very what you see is what you get. For better or worse. To set up cropping. Which is hard to do when the game is giving me a black screen. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Whoops, that was not supposed to happen.
Let me show you my real power.
Although, damn, it is not running very well, is it? It's a little chunky. It's also a little loud. Man, GameCube emulation is so bad. It's a little better. I can actually, maybe a little bit more. That's still pretty loud. It seems to be unchunkifying. Oh, well, there it goes again. It is trying to render 2 games at once, though. So maybe it'll be fine during campaign gameplay. This is 102, probably. I'm just gonna take a guess on that and expect that it's right.
I'll beat you. Do you think you can beat me?
What an interaction.
File select.
Let me give this a moment to make sure music continues playing here and that it doesn't just fall silent, because it might. I do want to hop up. Actually, I guess I don't have to. We haven't been going for that long. Yeah, it's just going to be silent. There we go. That's better.
Story select.
Yeah, right here. Alright, well, I take a quick bathroom break. Are we doing hero story or dark story first? You guys decide. Which really, I guess, is a question of, do you want to hear City Escape, or do you want to hear probably 10 minutes of Eggman's targeting laser? Those are pretty much our options. Is Dark shorter? I don't think it's shorter by much. Maybe like 1 or 2 missions. Like, it's still lengthy. stream info quick. I think this is one of the rare games that I could actually use the proper category instead of just using retro.
Story select.
I think when we played it last year for Retro Achievements, we did Dark first. But that also seems like a fine way of doing it.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north.
I think the stages I'm looking the least forward to are Rouge's last stage anyways, so kind of checks out. That explosion effect.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared it.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Oh boy. GameCube emulation be chonky.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder. Level 2
Oh, it is chonky.
Level 2 security door breach.
I think I might try to do the same thing we did on the Dreamcast version as well, where I'll actually go for unlocking the Chow Gardens. Because why not?
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
Great camera. Just excellent camera.
Level 4 security door breach.
Pray. Yosh. I forgot about Yosh.
Piece of cake.
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Why did it need a Chaos Emerald to open it?
Is that you, Sonic?
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
Hold.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me,
Big hold.
my master, I will grant you one wish.
RetroAchievements isn't detecting the game.
Behold the true power I possess.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what I need to do to fix that. Because I did change my username on RetroAchievements, so I might have to log back in. Weird that that wasn't a thing on the PS2 emulator. Because that one was fine. To log in, stop the current emulation. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. But, well, they're the... Wish I could figure out what that audio glitch is coming from. Okay, logged in. Yeah, I went to check the achievements, and my profile was like, no, the last thing you played was Dynasty Warriors. And it was like, uh-oh. Glad I noticed that, like, then, and not in, like, an hour. Oh my god, could this have any more achievements? 340 achievements for this game? Because every emblem has an achievement. That's absurd, man. Like, that's just ridiculous. Alright, I don't think we're gonna redo that Eggman mission. I guess it didn't take that long, but I don't necessarily want to immediately do it again.
File select.
Is there not a way to, like... Oh, there we go.
File select. Story select.
So yeah, we'll just do Hero first. It's fine.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy
Hedgehog
that.
is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's
What
wrong?
in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing?
How did they even catch it? Shouldn't that have been a thing that they had a lot of trouble with?
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Wrong button. My bad. That's also the wrong button. Okay. Oh no, what have I done? Keep. I can't open those yet. Whoops. Okay. Whoop. Phantom Box, how's it going? Sings Rouge's themes? I don't know.
Just made it.
Main theme was sung by Tabitha Fair? At least? I don't know if the rest of the Rouge music was... Does Rouge music have vocals? Maybe it doesn't. I might just be remembering that incorrectly. Oh, you just Google it. People criticize that... This music is distracting. People criticize that when you Google anything, that the first result is an AI overview now. But, like, honestly, it's a really good way to just stick a question into Google and get an answer. Like sometimes you, like, have to fact check to make sure it's actually correct, but I literally just put into Google Sonic Adventure 2 Rouge Music Singer, and that was the first result. Like, it's so easy to find answers for things now. It's just, again, you have to make sure to fact check, because sometimes the AI does get it completely wrong. Usually when branding is tricky. When I was trying to figure out my problems with my capture card this morning, that was one that I kept putting questions in about, like, hey, this specific capture card is causing this problem. Is there a way to fix it? And the answers kept being for a different model of capture card. Like, that's the sort of thing you gotta double check. Yeah, and in some cases it's just, like, on the soundtrack. It's probably in the credits, I'm sure. I do have 2 eggs already. Yeah, I pretty often will point out to people that, like, I'm always worried that it sounds like I'm being a smartass, but it just happened the other day. I was talking to my mom about something, and she was like, oh, I wonder, like, insert question here. I don't even remember what it was. And I was like, Google it. Like, literally, I'll put it into Google right now and have an answer in, like, 3 seconds. Like, it's that easy. How do I pick him up? I guess I don't need to. See, I didn't really get into Chow raising when we played Sonic Adventure 2, as opposed to Battle, because I don't think 2 had this interface to show you what their stats were. Which I didn't realize wasn't added until now. But I still raised them enough to, I guess he's not hungry. To get the Hero and Dark Gardens. Which I'm gonna try to do again here. Ate it. I at least want to get the heart blue enough that I can tell them apart, which I think is already happening. Hey, you know what? Good enough. Ooh, that was a little awkward. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I know either of those songs off the top of my head, like, by name. If I heard them, I'd be like, oh yeah, this song, but... It's funny how he was, like, whisked off to a Chow world before the boss showed up. Video games are silly. Fucker. Yeah, I don't remember her theme in Heroes at all. I haven't played Heroes in a couple of years. And I tried to block it out because I don't like Heroes. I played this last year. I played Adventure DX a couple of weeks ago. Both the Dreamcast versions were last year. Yeah, kinda. I think there's something... When I did play it last, I remember saying that, like, comparing it to 06, at least Heroes has, like, an interesting idea behind it. Like, there's something good buried beneath the jank. Whereas I can't really say that about 06. They're both, like, the lowest point of the franchise in my eyes. Fucker.
Hey guys, take care.
I don't count Sonic Boom, because that wasn't even made by Sonic Team. But if we are counting it, it is, like, worse than both of those games, for sure. Because that game just seems confused. It doesn't seem like it even knows what it wants to be. Realistically, Rise of Lyric specifically probably should have been canceled. Like, they probably should have looked at that during development and said, this sucks, we need to go back to the drawing board. I've heard that the 3DS Sonic Booms are, like, significantly more acceptable? I'm not gonna say good, because I don't know for sure. But I've heard they're at least, like, playable and somewhat enjoyable.
I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Oh god, laggy. GameCube emulation, ladies and gentlemen.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that?
See, what...
Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the
I don't know, I usually defend 06, because I don't think it's as bad as people treat it like it is. It is bad, it's not good, but...
I came here following the signal from the emerald.
Recently, there's been this revisionist history narrative about, hey, can we talk about how Sonic 06 is actually pretty good? And I don't get that, because people try to act like it's, like, yeah, well, it's janky and it's unfinished, but, like, the story, though, and the story's horrible.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Like, you say, as an excuse to be terrible, it was made while the kitchen was set on fire. Yeah, but they still used spoiled ingredients and the wrong recipe. So even if the kitchen wasn't on fire, it still would have been not great. Whereas at least with Heroes, I think if they had, like, not rushed it, there was something there. I think... Hold on. I want to turn the audio down a little bit more. It's... That feels more comfortable. I was talking very loud because I couldn't hear myself talk because the game was too loud. So I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I think that was sometimes I catch myself doing that and I'm like, wow, I sound angry right now. And it's not that I'm angry, it's just that I can't hear myself talk, so I feel the need to talk louder than I need to. So we're just gonna address that instead of letting it persist. Oh boy, these levels. He's holding a box. Okie dokie. A high place. Go up. You're at the lowest point in the map. The emerald's above you. Good luck! On the lap of a lonely stone statue. No, this game's pretty memeable. But it's kind of like... Whoa. Did that lyric just say, yeah, Rouge? He's sexy as hell? Did I hear that right? The 2000s. What a time. What was I saying? Got distracted by sexy bats. Alright, well there's the... There's that one. I don't remember how much... Cool. Yeah, that's great. I love you. Thank you. I don't remember how much time passed between when I played the Dreamcast version of Adventure and the Dreamcast version of Adventure 2. But since I just played Adventure DX like 2 weeks ago, and I'm now playing this, it's funny how this game feels simultaneously better and worse than Adventure. And that might be a hot take. I like both of these games a lot. Again, conceptually. I think there's a lot of cool shit going on conceptually, but... I think Adventure... I like because it's short. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. So, like, sure, it's janky, but it's, like... At least it's not, like, 15 hours long, right? Because then it would just be frustrating. Like, I think I beat it in, like, 6 hours or something like that. Like, it went by pretty quickly. It was, like, 5 or 6. Whereas this one is, like, quite a bit longer, and it's better in some ways, but not in every way. It was funny doing that first Eggman stage, because that actually felt better than Adventure did. Like, that felt better than the Gamma sections. Sonic actually felt a little jankier than Adventure. Windy Hall. Okay, so this is back downstairs, probably. On the square building. Mm-hmm. Oh. It's just not giving me anything. Okay, interesting. I haven't seen it, and I will never see it, because I cringed so goddamn hard when people were unironically saying that the movie referenced that dub. Like, that was one of the cringiest internet things I've seen in the past, like, maybe ever, honestly. And that was enough for me to be like, well, I'm never gonna interface with that, if I can help it.
It's closer.
Huh? Oh. Wasn't I up here before?
I found him.
That's right, is this the game where it only shows you an Emerald Radar one at a time? Whereas Adventure will show you all three at once. So I was like right next to this one and it just didn't tell me it was there because fuck you. Cool.
There's no mistake about it. This might be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic destroyed the military building or robbed the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic?
Wait, you couldn't,
On my way.
like, I don't know, call him?
Hey, look, it's Amy. And Eggman, too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
I'm pushing the wrong button. Ow. What is he doing? The difference between the adventures and 06 especially, because, like, okay, so a little backstory for Phantom Box, because I think the rest of you know this. A long time ago, I was watching, like, even before I was streaming, like, early days of streaming,
Go. But the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
I was watching an artist,
Wow, Tails, you did it. But why didn't you
and lots of Sonic fans, and I made the mistake of saying that,
question? Don't you know it's dangerous here?
yeah, 06 is janky, but that jankiness has existed since Sonic Adventure. It just got worse over time, and I thought I was gonna get fucking crucified.
Okay, just stay here.
The difference between Adventure and 06 is that, like, Adventure and Adventure 2 are kind of janky in a funny, entertaining way. Whereas I think, like, Heroes, and especially 06, get janky in a way where it's just frustrating. It's no longer entertaining, it just feels bad. Whereas a lot of the jank here, like, you can laugh at it. Like Eggman, like, just running in place there for a bit was like, ah! Video games are silly. But I remember in Heroes especially, because it's been a long time since I played 06. Because it's not available on anything, whereas Heroes I played a couple years ago. And I remember that was a problem because whenever those moments of jank happened, it wouldn't be, oh, haha, video games are funny. It would be, I went careening off of a cliff and died and have to redo the whole fucking stage. And so it was too punishing. The jank was too punishing, which made it, like, not entertaining. Whereas I don't think Adventure and Adventure 2 really have that problem. Like, yeah, they're really janky, but not frustratingly so. Now, I do stand by that I think Adventure 2 Heroes are conceptually better than 06. Like, even if the games were, like, really, really good, 06 would probably still be the worst one of the bunch. Just because, like, the characters suck, the writing sucks, the levels are uninteresting. And that's from the perspective of someone who likes janky time travel, which it has in spades, but that's not enough to save it. I loved watching that lore video before Shadow Generations came out that explained that, like, the location of every emerald throughout the game, and they explain how one of the emeralds just disappears from the timeline for, like, several years. Because they just forgot when they were writing it. It's like, that's just really funny to me. And then one of them is in the same place at the same time with itself for a period of time. Again, they just, like, forgot while they were writing it. Social media has definitely made me realize, like, over the last couple of years that Sonic fans have, like, an identity crisis. Like, I don't think they know what they want. And just due to the amount of, like, revisionist history shit. Like, a new Sonic game comes out, and for the first, like, 2 weeks, they're like, this is the best Sonic game ever made! Sonic is so back, baby! And then, like, after that grace period, they're like, yeah, so can we talk about how it was actually, like, not good? And it's like, what's going on here? Happened for both Frontiers and Shadow Generations, where they came out and people were like, this is so good. Like, Sonic fans are eating. And then 3 months later, they were like, yeah, can we talk about how Shadow Generations is actually really mid? It's like, what happened? What? As a Sonic fan, I don't think Sonic fans would know a good video game if it bit them in the fucking face. Yeah, I did it. I remembered it was there. Move, bitch, get out the way. Is this the one that has the upgrade that I could have gotten, like, at the beginning of the game, and I just didn't, because I didn't think about it? No, because I need something that can shoot through those crates, right? Yeah, I can't do that yet. Okay, never mind. Carrying on.
I did it! That was easy.
Yeah, Shadow Generations was really good. But then I started seeing people popping up on Twitter that were like, yeah, can we talk about how it was mid? And the writing wasn't good. And I was like, what are you talking about? Did we play the same game?
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
It happened with Sonic 3, too, the movie.
I caught a ride with
Where, like, at first everyone was like, this is the best it's ever been. And then, like, it came out on digital and everyone was like, nah, it was okay. was like, what the what?
You mean that
Why are we changing our minds?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
if I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way.
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
I just refuse to believe that we live in a world where people think Shadow Generations is mid, but they think Sonic 06 is actually good. It just doesn't make any sense. Makes my head hurt. Yeah, Frontiers is another one that was like my game of the year that year. Like, I was blown away by it, and like for the most part people seemed to really like it. And then again, after like 4 months, people were like, can we talk about how Sonic Frontiers is ruining the franchise? And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm stupid. I was trying to charge it like an adventure because I didn't read the prompt. Alright, it's fine. Throwing for content? Wee! What the hell? Help. Oh, God. Really sucks because I would probably play more Sonic games on stream, but like interacting with Sonic fans just pisses me off like 60% of the time. No, yeah, I like where Amy's at modernly. Modernly? Like, yeah, I like Amy as a character a lot, but she's not well written. In so many of the games, her personality is, I'm a girl!
Huh. No problem.
Yeah, not very good. 50-50 on people being mad at Rouge's boobs being gone. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. From an art, as an artist, it pisses me off because the way they've done it is lazy.
you're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be my friend.
And even that didn't... Covering her back up is what bothered me. Because
You won't even get the chance.
from a design standpoint, her having her wings out of the suit makes fucking sense. So the fact that they, like, pulled the back of her suit up and now her wings are just awkwardly clipping through it just looks bad and lazy. So that bothers me a lot more. What? I'm getting screwed. Help? Eh. There we go.
I see. So you're not just a hedgehog.
On the other hand, I disagree with the narrative, and I don't know if this is true, but this is what people say. I disagree with the narrative that they're not putting her in the movies because she's too attractive. And it's like... I think the problem is that people... So I'm searching my brain for the right way to say these things. She can be attractive and not show skin. And that's the thing that people can't get through their heads. And that's why I'm like, yeah, covering the cleavage up isn't really that big of a deal. It's still a really good design. But that's when I'm like, covering up her back is stupid, because that was like a functional thing that... It gives her wings, like, full freedom of movement, which makes sense. Well, that was just stupid. I'm not really sure what I was doing there. And honestly, as far as, like... If it means they could also change Amy's design so that her skirt isn't a fucking flying saucer so that we can see her panties at all time, I'd be in full support of them changing that, because that looks ridiculous. It always has. Because again, functionally, that would make sense. I'd be really interested to see what her movie design looks like on that note. Because I want to assume they're not gonna stick with that. No. I want the key. I would like it to key. I've made a mistake. Where am I? Okay. We're fine. Okay. That was great. Oh, come on. No idea where the floor is. I'm just hoping for the best. Where are we at with ads? 5 minutes. Okay. So we'll finish this stage and then pause for a brief moment. I gotta pee. I remember specifically when I played the Dreamcast version, that spring, like, I just ran towards it and it, like, didn't catch me. So I was not willing to take a chance on it there.
Just made it.
Oh, what, for him to be hanging out with Maria? No, they were probably similarly aged at the time. I don't think I would just give her pants. I think there's better ways of doing it than that. Personally. I'd probably just look at her boom design, really. Whoop. Is that gonna kill all my things? Probably, because I outright leave. That sucks. I went too fast. Now, you could give her, like, shorts underneath the skirt. That would work, too. And look completely fine. But her game design, where you can just casually see her panties when she starts running, is, like, really fucking weird. I would say that's weirder than Rouge with having her tits out. Like, for sure. I might be alone on that, though. I don't know. Shady Place. Right, it's one of those games where you can't pause because it stops the music. Well, you can enjoy Pumpkin Hill. I'm gonna run ads a couple minutes early and go use the bathroom. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna sound. I wouldn't worry about their ages so much. Because Japan doesn't. It's what it comes down to. Japan doesn't give a fuck, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. They don't look at the... When I say they don't give a fuck, I mean they don't look at Amy and say, she's 12, I want to see her panties. That's not their design philosophy. At least I hope it isn't. If it is, that's obviously extremely weird. But I don't think that's their thought process.
What a weird place.
Is it weird? Anyway. Ads. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Probably sooner. But I won't start playing again until ads are done, so that no one misses anything. So hang tight, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. And if you don't get ads, then you can enjoy some Pumpkin Hill. These stages don't have a 10-minute cap, do they? I think that's not a thing.
What a weird place.
Ads is done. We can play. I guess the bigger thing back on the age problem is even if Amy was like 32, that dress would be ridiculous. Like, the age is irrelevant, because it looks absurd no matter how old she is. Oh. What in the... Okay. That's a thing. Nope.
It's closer.
Okay. No? No? Fuck is it? Oh, okay.
I can't.
Uh-oh. No comment.
Two more left.
I don't necessarily mind people doing shipping in general, but Sonic ships are pretty idiotic. Because they don't seem to, like, take into account their actual character. They just boil it down to, like, I think this character's hot and I think this character's hot, so I'm gonna ship them together, which is dumb. The fuck did the person you were waiting for finally arrived? What? Huh? Now, granted, I don't interface with that. I try to avoid interfacing with the Sonic community at all costs. Like I said, like 60% of the time I regret it. Which is unfortunate, because I really enjoy the games. And one of the things I do really like about Sonic is that it's such a wide-reaching brand, because there's been games, there's been movies, there's been cartoons, there's been comic books, like there's all sorts of ways for people to be introduced to Sonic, which makes it that the fans are very varied, which is very cool. The problem is that a lot of them have taken it to, like, my way is the right way, which just makes it shitty to interact with. Okay. Like, it should be exciting to meet Sonic fans and be like, oh, so, like, how were you introduced to Sonic? What do you like about Sonic? But instead it always turns into, like, insert game here is bad. Like, a lot of Sonic fans just don't like Sonic. Which is, like, fine to not like Sonic, but, like, get the fuck out of the fandom if you don't like Sonic, you know? It's stupid. That seems to be a thing, like, with social media these days in general, is if you don't like something, instead of just not interfacing with it, you interface with it anyway, and then you pester people who like it. It happens with the Marvel movies a ton, where there's so many people who are like, there hasn't been a good Marvel movie since Endgame. Yeah, why the fuck are you still watching the movies then, asshole? Go away and let the people who are enjoying the movies enjoy the movies, instead of being the fucking naysayer after, like, 14 movies have come out that none of them are any good. There comes a point where, like, you're setting yourself up for that failure and making it everyone else's problem. Oh, laggy. What are the hints here? Sad-eyed pumpkin. A ghost face mountain. Does it mean this one? That's a sad-faced pumpkin.
It's closer.
Charlie Brown? That felt like the right conclusion to that sentence. Knuckles, please.
I found him.
Right.
I have to try harder.
Is that fan base cringe? I'm gonna be honest, I think all anime fan bases are pretty cringe. But I also acknowledge that I think there's a lot of people that are just kind of out there enjoying their thing, and it's the vocal ones that are cringe. The ones where you say, I don't really like anime that much, and they go, oh, but you haven't tried my anime. You have to try my anime. And it's like, Jesus. You're the reason I don't like it. But I think that's the minority. See, I don't hear about that show all that much. I know people like it, but it's not one of those things where I'm like, God, I'm so sick of hearing about this. Because people just won't shut up. I don't think there are any, like, currently running animes like that, to be fair. I can't think of the last one where I was like, I'm so sick of hearing about this. But I also don't interface with that community at all.
Half of the moon is gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Got it! The three of you. That means me, too.
I don't know, it's tough to find any balance in any community, I think. Because I know within the Mega Man community, I found myself frustrated in both directions. You either find people who think Mega Man X6 is actually a good game, or you find the people who still won't get the fuck over that Mega Man Legends 3 was cancelled. Or then you also just find the people who are like, oh, I love Mega Man. Mega Man 2 is like the best game ever made. And you're like, oh, so not only are you wrong, but you read your opinion on Twitter and then regurgitated it. And it's just all frustrating. I often find myself just being like, can't I just, like, meet someone in the community that's normal? Just has, like, a completely normal opinion of, like, the game they like, and they're just like, I like Mega Man 6. And then you can just be like, oh, it's an opinion that I respect because no one else has it. That's so much to ask. Yeah, I think one of the only things I've been in that situation with was like probably like 10 years ago. I gave the My Little Pony show a shot. And I was like, "Oh, this is cute. If I had a kid, I'd be okay with them watching this. This is a cute and fun and entertaining show." And even I had friends who were like, "Oh, so you're a brony now?" And I was like, why does it have to be so black and white? Why can't I just think the show is cute and fun? Why does it have to immediately escalate to, oh, so you're horny for ponies? Like, why can't I just normally like it a normal amount? So I get what you're going through, for sure. It puts you in a situation where you're like, well, I don't even want to tell people that I like it then. Because people are going to be weird about it, which then makes it harder to actually meet other people who are interested in it. $1 million for fucking miles tails per hour. Oh, I just got Sonic Heroes. Alright, that's, this is my life now. This is gonna... Yeah, so my channel used to be branded towards Nintendo, like themed towards Nintendo, and the biggest reason I changed it was because being a Nintendo fan these days fucking sucks. There's like two types of Nintendo fans these days. They either defend everything Nintendo does to like a detriment, and they're still sucking Mario Maker's dick after all these fucking years. Or there's the people who say they're Nintendo fans, but they hate fucking everything Nintendo does, and they just bitch constantly. And it sucks to be a Nintendo fan now, and I was kind of like, I don't want to identify like this anymore. Like, I don't think it's a good look. Nintendo is very much a... They have the Disney effect going on now. Where, like, so many people love them, but the more people love them, the more people hate them. Nice shot. This track goes kind of hard. Sigh. I'm drinking too much liquid. I have to use the bathroom again already. I'm hydrating too much. Fucker. Dude. They just didn't give a fuck in the 2000s, man. They just dropped shit on you. Classic, oh, you should have known game design.
I did it! That was a little tough.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff about wrestling on social media. That's seems like a lot of discourse. I followed it like 25 years ago for maybe a year or two, and then checked out.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be tough.
Oh god, this fucking stage. Can I get the upgrade here yet? Or do I have to do that later? What does it say that I hit this stage and I'm immediately like, I don't feel like playing this anymore? It was like someone flipped a switch. Just all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want to. The upgrade is like this way, isn't it? No, that is not right, but the emerald is here, so...
It's closer. Two more left.
Ghosts are so weird. Like, they're not threatening at all. I don't think it's... Is it infinite air? I thought it was just increased. No? Oh, you got me. It's probably up top. I just have to remember how to do it. I thought it was that way, but I guess it's somewhere else. Is it that way, maybe? I don't know if... Can the water go deeper? Yeah, I have to go... Alright, I think I'm remembering. Shut up. No one asked. Try it!
It's closer.
What?
One
Oh.
more left.
Okay. Okay, down here, I think? This seems right. I'm fearing for my life, which tells me I'm going in the right direction. You're joking. The only thing that bothers me with the Pokemon community is that they're all walking encyclopedias. And if you stream the game, you're not allowed to wonder out loud what something is without them dropping, like, a fucking paragraph on you of knowledge that you didn't ask for. Which is very specifically a streamer problem, to be, like, completely clear. But I used to always make fun of, like, I'd be streaming and be like, oh yeah, what level is Zubat Evolve at? Is it 26 or 28? That sounds about right. And then I'd get this paragraph of, it's actually at 27, but you don't want to let it evolve until 29, because that's when it learns Confuse Ray, unless you're playing 3rd gen, because then it doesn't learn Confuse Ray until 33. And it's like, motherfucker, I didn't ask. Like, I didn't even ask what level it evolved at. I was just wondering out loud. And a lot of that is just, as a streamer, I value, like, that first-time experience. And the viewers getting to experience my first-time experience and seeing, like, legitimate reactions to things. And when they just yap like that, they're kind of, like, just ruining the fun for people. Yeah, the problem is that they'll take you wondering out loud as you asking a question. Which is just kind of a backseater thing in general, where you'll be like... I wonder what stage number that... Like, I wonder how many stages I have left. It's starting to feel like this is hitting, like, the natural conclusion, so there can't be that many left. And then someone will just be like... Yeah, and you have 3 missions left, if you count the final boss, which is insert final boss here. Which is, like, one of my favorite bosses of all time, by the way. And it's like, man, no one asked. You'll catch yourself as a streamer being like... You'll start catching yourself saying that and then be like, I need to preface this with, don't tell me. Because otherwise someone will. Is it, like, here? Not seeing a thing, so... What? Can I pick these up? Is that not a thing? Is it just in here? No? The fuck is it? It's obviously here somewhere. Okay. You couldn't just put it underneath the skull so that it was, you know, there was a tell?
I have to try harder.
Nah, you're fine. We're not going to be trying harder. We're not going to be doing any of that. You have so many achievements already. Love to see it. And to be fair, I catch myself wanting to do the same thing when someone talks about, like, Sonic or Mega Man, and I want to be like, oh, I know the answer! I'm the knower. I get to be the knower. But then I catch myself being like, do they care, though? Did they actually want me to like, I definitely wait for streamers to say, the keywords, does anyone know? To be fair, a lot of this is from streaming on YouTube for many years. I find that backseaters have been worse on YouTube than they have been on Twitch. I know it can definitely still be a thing, but on YouTube they were fucking everywhere. It was really bad. Finish your fucking coconut. Did he throw it away again? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just feeding him, by the way. It's your fucking coconut. We're not gonna feed him any animals. He's just gonna be just a neutral little guy. Finish your god. Oh, he did finish it. I mistook the one in the distance for the one that he just threw it away. That's a good way to go about it. Because, yeah, sometimes even when streamers ask for something, they just want, like, a step in the right direction. they don't want a walkthrough.
There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles!
I managed to find the transfer
What are you doing? Is he even in the way? What's...
limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Yeah, if they're like too full, like if they're not really that hungry, they'll just huck it instead of finishing it. In 2 at least. I don't know if they do that in 1. I never really fucked with the Chow Garden much in 1.
The president must be over there. Let's go.
That was the wrong button. Look, I'm a speedrunner. Oh. How do you turn in this game? Oh, like that somehow. Oh my goodness. This is going horribly. I got a boost. That seems like a terrible idea.
I'm getting closer.
Sorry. I guess you just break? What a world. I couldn't find the Y button. Oh! That was a little spooky. So I think on Wednesday,
Tails, did you find the president?
next stream night, I'll probably try to knock out some other Retro Achievement stuff and then come back to this after that. That man's dead. I'll have to set up the layouts for GBA and DS. Trying to think of the other ones that need like a custom interface. Game Boy, I guess. Interface? That's the right word. Layout. I guess. I think I have 16:9 ready, which is basically just PSP. Unless there's any GameCube or PlayStation 2 games that have widescreen, which I guess is possible. Hey, just ran down the president. This should be fine. Did she even have the hammer in Frontiers? I don't remember. I should play Frontiers again and do the DLC again. Because I only did the DLC once, and I didn't really like it, so I never touched it again after that. But I think they rebalanced it
Mr.
at some
President,
point.
reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make
It can't weigh that much.
Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
At least not in Adventure. Whoa. Laggy.
Don't worry, Mr. President. Everything's under control. Just leave it to us. Got it, Tails?
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's roll it.
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you,
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Inside that
That's a
pyramid?
good-looking JPEG.
I saw Eggman go inside the pyramid. And more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you saw them too, right?
Yeah!
We should be able to get into outer space from there. I don't know what this space colony is all about. Find and destroy that
Excuse me.
and then kick their imperial
All
butts.
right.
I'll go and find the entrance.
Probably like halfway through this already, right? I don't think we'll finish Hero Story tonight. Especially since I started late, I should probably actually stop soon. Maybe I'll do this one and stop. But at least now everything is set up and functional, so I shouldn't have to do much on Wednesday. Should be able to just get up and stream. And I'll have to get some of the other games ready. Yoink. You motherfucker. Thought there was gonna be another one that dropped in here. Oh. Everything's fine. Ooh, yeah, that what? I blame the alert. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh, motherfucker, I forgot about you. Nah! Yeah, I'll get over it. It'll be fine. I'm just in a rush because I realized that I should probably stop soon, and then I was immediately like, alright, let's just get out of here as quickly as I can. Oh, could have gone this way. Really? Okay. So yeah, I think Wednesday will be more Retro Achievements. I think Thursday we'll play Chibi Robo on Switch Online. And then I'll probably let that ride as long as it takes. I don't know how long that game is. And then back to Retro Achievements after that, I think. I like the variety it provides. Thanks, Tails. Hopefully I'll have more energy on Wednesday. I've been pretty low energy tonight, unfortunately. I am not sure why. Pop.
I did it! Very good!
Hooray! Oh, I did get a key? That's okay, I just have a bunch of animals, though. I was actually thinking instead of doing another stage, I might just go farm Chow stuff. For, like, another 10 minutes. Which will probably just be one stage. I like that plan. Well, unless it's, like, Metal Harbor, and then it'll go really quick.
Stage select.
put in some chow time. That'll do. Cool. Love the homing attack. It's so good. Thought I was too far away again. Oh, that's so scary.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, you can keep going around that way. Yeah, you move fast to get up there. Oh my god, it's so hard to control.
Huh. No problem.
God, how fast do you gotta go?
Stage select.
Where's my guy? There he is. I have no idea what I'm giving you. Flight, apparently. So red is power, purple's flight. Green is speed. So yellow must be swimming. Which explains why he was just over there drowning, because he has 0 swim. Dude, he's practically white now. Oh, I was gonna say, did he eat that whole thing? See, I don't think... Was this not here in the Dreamcast version or something like that. I vaguely recall that being a thing. Alright, that went nice and fast. We can do another Metal Harbor run. Plug it. See if we can't find some yellow. What are these called? Chow drives? Chaos drives? One or the other, I think. I don't know if it depends on what enemy you defeat that determines what they drop. I got one yellow, I think. Jamming. I think that extra life is impossible to hit. That looked like I was lined up. I thought.
Huh. No problem.
Stage select.
Alright, we'll feed our chow and then we'll pack it in for the night, I think. I do have plans tomorrow, so I'll be back on Wednesday with more retro achieving. I don't know exactly what we'll play that night, but we'll probably do more Dynasty Warriors. We'll probably do more of this, and then I'll probably pick out something else to, like... No, pick him up so that he doesn't drown. No, don't whistle, you idiot. I'll probably pick out something else and then, like... maybe Warriors first. And then do the something else and then... return to this after. Maybe? I don't know. I think the Retro Achievement nights will be pretty winging it. I tried to be... when I did Retro Achievements last year, I tried to be very... we're just gonna do this tonight. Sometimes I split it into, like, we're gonna do these two games. I think it's gonna be a little bit more freeform this time around. Because I think Twitch is a little bit more compatible with that. You can just put it on the retro tag and then just do whatever the fuck you want. Just give him a good shake. She doesn't seem to like it much. It's fine. We gotta get him some more swimming points, because he really likes that water. And it really doesn't like him.
Stage select.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, we'll be back on Wednesday for some more retro achievements. I think we'll then pivot off and do Chibi Robo on Thursday. If I had to guess, that'll probably be like 2, maybe 3 streams, and then probably back to retro achievements after that. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. I think this test drive of streaming from my other computer worked pretty well. There's some inconveniences to me on like a casual side of things that I don't really know what I'm gonna do about, but it worked for the stream. So it's either this or not stream retro achievements, and this is kind of what I feel like doing lately. So I feel like I'm just gonna have to suck it up probably and just deal with it for now. So yeah, we'll see where that takes us. I mentioned earlier I basically did the bare minimum setting up OBS on the other computer, so I don't have an end screen. So we're just gonna be done streaming. I need to make a new end screen anyway, so maybe that'll motivate me to do something about it. So again, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Take it easy, and I will see you again on Wednesday.